Uh, I'd like to welcome all of you. This is the radio family. There are some people who could not connect with us. Obviously, it's not each and every one of us is knowledgeable with the Zoom technology, and we'd like to just tell the people who are not with us that our thoughts are with them, and we pray that they're home safe and they will come out of this dark tunnel we are all in with isolation, and we'll greet each other in person and not talk about virtual realities, virtual hugs, virtual goodbyes, virtual hellos. I don't want to hear about virtual life. Rafi, very quickly, we're going to go around. Just tell the community that we are together. We do meet, we do talk, we do work long distance. Rafi, tell us a few words, how you feel, and what is your word for the community?
I am really, I feel amongst family. I see all of your faces and all of your pictures, and here we are bringing our service to the community. Our service has continued thanks to Tallinn and thanks to, the rest of the volunteers that are working hard behind the scenes to get this technology, interviews, and Zoom together to bring to our community and to keep in touch with our community. It's the only Armenian organization that I know that has done this, and I really commend you, Vartan, and commend the technology team behind it.
Diran, you look tired. What is your message?
This is unprecedented times where we don't know what to do. Every day's been a challenge, and it's a learning experience. Everything's been different every day that comes around. So we're getting through it. I mean, you look at the screen, there's 9 people here, maybe 10 if Nadek's going to join us again. And we're all committed to the Armenian cause in this community, regardless of what's going on. And this too shall pass, and we'll be back stronger than ever.
Tallinn, you've been working very hard, both at Hovnanian School with your math class, with your students. Hovnanian School is doing an amazing job. You have also been on top of the newsletter. Tell us when the newsletter is coming out, and tell us what you'd like to tell the community.
The newsletter will be out tomorrow, right, Rafi?
Yay!
Yeah. Actually, today I realized that it's Thursday. I cannot believe how fast this week went. I know everyone's saying we have so much more time on our hands, but the days are going by very quickly for me because my schedule is really full, to be honest, with with school. And so today I said, oh my God, it's Thursday. That's newsletter day. So tomorrow night, Rafi, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but it makes me happy to see all of you, and like Diran said, it keeps us connected, and thank God we have this, because if we didn't have the technology, I don't know what we would do between school and work and newsletter and these Zoom interviews. So I guess we have to be grateful for this.
All of society is now functioning because of technological advancement. Honestly, without what we have today, Rafi would not be sitting at home and managing his team. And people who, even from schoolwork, you do Tallinn, you will not be able to do what you're doing. Serge, how are you doing? What is your message to the community? And what is it you'd like to say?
I'm doing well, kind of like Rafi. Most of my work can be done from home, so I was in some negative way, I guess, or positive, I don't know. I was happy to stay at home, and I've been more productive at work as well, and dealing with the team constantly all day long. But I'm getting to a point where I'm missing the dirty subway cars, especially after I saw that they rubbed them, polished them, and everything. So we'll see how that goes. But all of us are looking forward to, I guess, going back to normal life. And until then, we're wishing the best for everybody who's not as I guess, lucky as whose work they have to go, like Diran. I mean, I feel sometimes I tell the kids, I don't know, maybe I should go and start volunteering now that I feel for all of these people in Spain and Italy. They are clapping for them, etc. But I guess we're all in it together. Hopefully we'll get out of it.
Katya, I know that you are next. You can see yourself in the chart. Tell us what you're thinking and what is your message to the many people you miss?
Well, like everyone's saying, working from home, some days can be more productive, some days can be very unproductive, but getting through it, lots of FaceTimes with friends. I watch a lot of movies and shows with friends, and we'll be on FaceTime together and pressing play at the same time, so it's as if we're in the same room. But yeah, and like everyone said, we're all in this together. If everyone just does their part and stay home, hopefully we can get out of this quickly.
Lori, how are you doing? You're a senior getting ready to college, and you will be graduating. Whether you go and take your finals or not, you will get out of school this year because of coronavirus. How does it feel to be home, and what is your message to friends and community?
It is really hard to have to spend my last few months in high school at home, but it is really comforting to know that everyone's going through the same thing together. And like everyone already said, it's great that we have this technology so we can at least keep in touch, and it's really helping us get through it.
Beautiful. And Nora, last but not least, go for it.
So it's not the best feeling being at home all the time, but I'm glad to be spending more time with my sister because we don't usually spend time together in the middle of the school year because she's at college. And I'm a little upset because this Saturday was supposed to be my junior formal, but of course it's canceled until further notice. But I've been spending a lot of time on technology with all my friends and the rest of my family.
Junior formal canceled. Oh my God, how can you live with that?
I was looking forward to it. I was really looking forward to it.
Any words of advice to Nora how to handle this terrible cancellation?
Listen, everyone is allowed to feel sad for what they are missing in their time of life right now. But at the same time, knowing that there's people in the hospital and we're lucky we're not in the hospital, but also you're allowed to feel sad for what you're missing.
Katya, you're getting to be a very wise young lady, very, very good wise. I would take these words, put it on a bumper sticker. And next to me is Adi. She wants to say something. She thought I would forget her.
No.
She's going to say something to all of us. Go for it, Adi.
No, it is really a turbulent time for all of us, like you said. And even if you're home, sometimes the anxiety, the unknown, the television, the social media that bombards you with different kinds of news, with different kinds of do this, do that, no, this is good, no, this is bad, and you're confused. Thank God for social media, on the other hand, where we're talking with friends, reaching out to people we haven't spoken because we've been running around and didn't have a chance to talk to them. And somehow the day passes with a little shopping when you have to go, a little work whenever we can, and trying to see that little light at the end of the tunnel. That's all we can do. And I know the feeling of prom or graduation or weddings that have been canceled, and you cannot even put the date because you don't know when we can start getting together. So we're praying and hoping that Gamatz will get into our normal life.
I'd like to say I was very impressed by Rafi's comments and Tali's comments. What Rafi said, that as far as he knows, the Armenian Radio out of New Jersey is the only group that uses this type of technology to reach out to community. And also to Tallinn, that so much work is being done behind the scenes with a newsletter. We're not stopping, we're doing our share. And I think all of us should be given credit for your creativity, for your determination, for your spirit. And one thing which I want to tell the community at large is what we do. And when they see the pictures of most of you are young people. I'm also young. I'm the youngest of all. But the idea is we are standing here together as a matter of choice. This is something I sent an email the other day. What we are doing is a matter of choice. When something is done as a choice, it's a very, very powerful force because you choose to do it. And I hope that spirit of choice, whether you want to, whether you choose to be Armenian, whether you choose to serve the church, whether you choose to serve the community, it's a choice. When there is the choice, I think we can go way, way further than what we can expect and do much more. So in that spirit, I'd like to thank you all, thank the community. We'll be back whenever possible. We are not sleeping, not undetermined. We're very determined to continue what we're doing, and we'll find ways of keeping in touch with the community. Thank you, and enjoy the evening.